Right there is the honey badger, my long-coated German Shepherd Lobo, and of course the beautiful Tammy.
Hi guys.
I'm down here with honey badger on her first off-leash hike. If you've been watching my videos, you know that we've been using this light Flexi-Lead for several weeks to give her the illusion that she's off-leash on our walks. And now we're going to see how all that's paid off. If she's picked up what I'm trying to teach her, and you'll see, ooh, my voice cracked there. And you'll see why I do things in this order. Come along. It's your first time off-leash, sweetie. Do good. Come on. Badge, come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Give her lots of praise. It's a new environment. She's never been down at the woods. She's never been out off leash with Lobo. Let's see how she does. Good girl. Now I use the same process for training my puppies, whether I have a older dog with me or not. Lobo was trained with no other dogs around. The process is the same. And what we tried to do when using the Flexi-Lead those first couple of weeks is to get her imprinted to follow along with us as we walk and to stick in our area. And we'll see how much she's picked that up. You can see, kind of like with the Flexi-Lead there, she ranges ahead, gets a certain distance, and comes back to check on me, because that's what she's been used to doing with the Flexi. Good girl. Good girl. Leash walking in some fresh powdery snow. Honey badger don't care. Again, she sits and waits and moves along as she sees us coming, and that's the response we want to see. See her and Lobo waiting there, coming back. Good girl. Boy, you're such a good girl, Miss Badge. Come on, Badge. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go up through here. Lobo, up. Come on, Badge. Good girl. She wasn't real happy about the car ride. Like most of my puppies, she got sick. Kurgan got motion sickness in the car until he was about 4 months old. Again, some puppies, it takes them a little longer to adjust to driving in a car than others. Good girl. Lobo. Girl. She's doing good.
Yeah.
I knew she would, though. I just had the feeling because she did so well on a leash, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's an owl.
That's an owl.
Wow. Keep an eye on the badge.
Yeah.
Did you get that up film at all?
I don't know. It might have been too far away.
Holy hell. You don't see a lot of owls down here. Yeah. Girl.
There he is sitting in the tree.
Where?
Right there, straight across. From me, straight across. See him? Right there.
No.
Come here. Straight across. Right there.
No, I don't see him.
Oh wow, he will. Blends in really good.
Come on, badge. Come on. We don't want you to be owl food.
Right. Yeah, he's watching. You can't see him, honey?
No, I can't.
Wow, he's right there.
No.
Well, I don't know. See, he's right here. Come here.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. Wow, he is a big one.
He is big. I don't know if you can get him.
Okay, let's see if I can pick him out here. He's right there in the tree. It's a huge owl. He's watching the badge. Come on, Badger. Come on. Good girl. Now, I hope you're starting to notice Badger's behavior on this walk. You notice she ranges around and walks in my area, but she's always staying within a certain distance. And again, she's been imprinted to do that over the last several weeks with that light Flexi-Lead that we had. Badge, come on. See the click still make her come? Just like she's on lead. Come on, good girl. Let's do your first stream crossing. Come on. Oh, she goes through that like it's nothing.
Like, okay.
Lobo. Come on, Badger. I had intended on calling her Honey when we named her the Honey Badger, but it's kind of become the badge. Come on. Looking for a place to go potty. Now what we keep doing in these situations, we keep walking. Come on, Badge. We teach her the pack keeps moving. She sees we're not stopping, and so she runs along. You know, if you stop every time your puppy wants to lollygag and check things out, it learns that that's what you're gonna do. And so in those situations, especially early on, we keep walking. And the puppies right away will typically follow. If you've been doing the work that I do with the Flexi-Lead for a few weeks. I saw that. Oh, she's doing great. It's that it just takes them a little bit to figure out what's going on. You know, you saw at the beginning when I first let her off, she was kind of like, "Oh, what's up?" And after a couple of seconds, she fell right in line when she figured out what we were doing. Something down there with the dog. How you doing? My badge. Come on, Lobo. Come on. Down. It's pretty muddy here. Yep. Now you know why I wore my boots. Badge's first time in a stream. I always love watching the puppies explore. They lead her into the deep water, Lobo. Crazy Uncle Lobo. Good girl. Fearless. So I guess our little frog buddy Keck is probably hibernating now, huh?
I would hope so.
Yeah. She was. You're such a good girl, Badge. Looking forward to see how the other two are doing. I got high hopes for all three of them. All three did very good with leash training. Or should I say the off-leash preparation training with the Flexi-Lead. It's the Badge's first visit to the Mississippi Witch Hut. She's everywhere. The Lobo. Boy. Miss Badger. Lobo is a perpetual whiner. That's kind of a shepherd trait when they get excited, they whine. You can hear the sirens. You hear them, Tammy, just barely? Beautiful, huh? Lighting's not the best because it's still pretty early morning right now. We wanted to come out real early because it's Sunday to avoid large masses of people down here. We are in a huge wilderness off-leash park area in the Twin Cities.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, she's such a cutie. Here goes Lobo, blocking my shots. The cutie. All right, come on. Up, Badge. Good girl. Right here is the Mississippi Witch Hut. Again, the Mississippi Witch. She's everywhere. Honey Badger is 12 weeks old. Girl. See, she's pretty athletic for her age. I have a playlist on the channel of all my dogs' first off-leash hikes if you want to compare how she's doing to the other dogs. This way, Badge. Good girl. You wouldn't know it's her first hike, huh? Come on, Badge. Come on. It's always fun to watch him problem solve. Good girl. Crazy Uncle Lobo, of course, leading her to the deep pool. It's about 8 feet deep or so. Don't make me have to go swimming, Bo.
Right?
Good girl, Badge. Up. Up. Scared dog, huh? There's a dog over there. Come on, Badger. Good girl. Again, I hope you can see by watching this and her behavior how walking her the last several weeks on that light Flexi-Lead has really helped. I mean, you can see she's staying right in my area. Again, it's by imprinting this behavior in her from a young age and then reinforcing it with these early off-leash hikes that I'm going to end up with dogs that behave like Lobo and Kurgan when they're off-leash as adults. like when we were working with the Flexi-Lead, we just used the clicks to stimulate her to follow along. Come on, Badge. Good girl. Beautiful day, huh?
It is.
It really is. Right over there is the Mississippi River through the trees. Good girl. That's why I wore this, because I can just unzip if I get too hot. Lots of sirens this morning. I wonder what's going on. It's early Sunday morning, so that's kind of odd. Good girl, Badge. Come on. Well, both ways go down, so we'll just take the left. The other way is just steeper.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's always good when you're doing this to make sure you have a tag on your dog in case something happens and you get separated. I have a one of my adult dogs licenses on her in case something like that, God forbid, would happen. Look out, Lobo. Good girl. You're such a sweetie. Let's jump.
I want to go that way.
What a cutie.
Almost.
Almost, yep. Well, she's just trucking along, man. There's no hesitation in her. Honey badger don't care. Cold, wet, new environment, she don't care. Now this is that area where when K-Bar was young, up there, this whole area was flooded and underwater, and he leaped into the water. This is that same spot. I think we'll have to circle around this way so she can make it. Now, I don't like to help my puppies when we're out doing this kind of stuff. I like to have them figure out obstacles themselves. It teaches them to be self-reliant. You know, people tend to have a tendency to baby puppies too much that way. People do that with kids too. They baby them too much. But don't take my word for it. I'm just some guy on YouTube that's raised 5 kids and hundreds of dogs. So should we just take the top ground back? Or do you want to spare her from the mud and all that? There'll probably be a lot of people that way.
Well, yeah.
We'll keep this one up here a little drier. Now I'm not sure if, yeah, my voice cracked again. What the heck, I'm going through puberty? At 53? I'm not sure if we're going to be taking out Ruka and Kratos today or tomorrow for their first hikes. We'll see. I have walks with my adult dogs still to knock out today, so I guess it depends on how tired we are, right, Tim? You know, when you do this several times a day, it gives you a good workout. Come on! Come on! Come on, Badge! Come on! Now what we do is we walk away. I actually put myself out of her sight, and that's stimulating her now to keep going. Come on! See? Basically, she figured out that, hey, if I don't go, they might leave me. Now, of course, we wouldn't, but again, it's all part of teaching her to stick along with the pack. Forget the sniffles. It's cold out this morning, and that's what happens when it's cold. Keep an eye out for Mr. Owl, so we don't find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a honey badger. Again, lots of raptors down here. It's one of the reasons why we don't bring our Yorkies down here, because again, they're perfect prey size for hawks, owls, and eagles that are everywhere down here. It's an interesting shape.
I know,
rock.
I like it. I almost want to carry it.
Just throw it right there, nobody will take it. Put it next to the tree right here. There you go. We'll haul that out another time.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Caught my eye when I was outside.
Actually, it'd be kind of a cool bookend, that shape.
Yeah.
Again, I hope you can see there is some merit to this method of off-leash training, starting with the Flexi-Lead. This couldn't have gone any better. She stuck around the whole hike. Very compliant. I love her temperament, the way she's reacting in a new environment with all kinds of new stimuli and things to check out. See, Mr. Owl's still over here. Good girl. He was. They're beautiful birds. It's right up through here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have flew. Those bags you see are covering buckthorn stumps that they cut out of here. It's an invasive plant that they're removing from the area. You see, she never goes very far up in front of us, just like she's on a Flexi-Lead, because again, that's what's been imprinted in her. That's the whole advantage to starting doing this when they're young. So that's the best time to imprint these type of behaviors in them before they start getting more independent. You know, if you wait till a dog's 4 or 5 months old to start working with it off leash, you know, it's kind of like trying to train a naughty little 3-year-old. Right? You know, I mean, at that age, you know, they kind of have a mind of their own, you know. And so the trick is to start imprinting some of these behaviors you want now before that happens. Again, that's just my thinking and my approach to training. You know, I've been doing this for 30 years. There are lots of other approaches. I'm not saying this is the best, but you know, you can see it's very effective with all my dogs. And it suits my training style. You know, some people, it might not be as conducive to, depending on your personality and the type of relationship you have with your dogs. You know, if you're kind of a neurotic, nervous person, it really kind of hinders you when it comes to training puppies, because they kind of absorb that energy from you. It's really good to learn how to control your emotions, and not just your own emotions, but the energy you project to the animals you're working with. You'll notice in these videos, I'm always very calm when I'm interacting with the dogs. That doesn't mean I'm always a very calm person, which Tammy can tell you, you know, but again, when you're interacting with your dogs, they feed off of that, and it makes training go a lot better, and it makes them a lot more compliant, and it also makes them feel a lot more secure when they're with you in stressful situations. You know, they feel like they can rely on you to be a solid base. Lobo, stick around. Somebody up here in front of us, Tim.
What's that?
Somebody up here in front of us. Lobo, stick around.
Come here.
Come here, Badge. Lobo, come here. Come here, Badge. Pick up. Tim. Come on, Lobo.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, grab her. See, when she wouldn't come, we turn around and go the other way. We just have some people coming with the dog. How you doing? Oh, enjoying the day. Training a new puppy down here.
Okay, hi, big baby.
Handsome dogs.
Yeah, this one just turned 14.
Yeah, wow.
Aw.
Still going strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. I like seeing that. Means you take good care of her.
Down here for 6
Aw, cute. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Take care.
Have a good day.
Oh, thank you. Okay, put it down.
Girl.
Now, at first, when we encounter new dogs on the first hike or two, we'll just pick them up, and we do that very calmly, because we want to keep all their experiences very positive down here. You know, the last thing I want is for a older dog to snap at the puppy and, you know, scare it or something like that, and then create and foster, you know, a fear of interacting with new dogs. You know, so when they're in this new environment and doing this for the first time, for the first few times, we'll just calmly pick them up when we come by another dog like that. And then as we do this several more times and she starts to feel comfortable with it, then, you know, if something does happen, you know, where she gets snapped at or disciplined by an older dog, she's just going to blow it off. She's not going to associate it with the area. Again, that's just what I found works. But I'm just some guy on YouTube, so you can decide for yourself whether you think that has merit. Well, we're just about to the end of the hike here. Again, I hope you noticed there, when Badger wouldn't come, instead of going to her, we turned around and walked the other direction and walked away from her. And that again stimulated her to start to follow us. And also, we crouched down, which stimulates them to want to come in. Well, there you go. It's the Honey Badger's first off-leash hike. I think she did great.
Yeah, she had fun.
She did. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope now this gives you a little more of a window into how I train my dogs to do this. Again, I have a playlist on my channel that shows every one of my adult dogs' first off-leash hikes, and it shows their whole training period from 8 weeks old up to adulthood. Bye from my sweetie the badge. That's all. Bye. Also,
And Lobo.
bye from the beautiful Tammy
And Dobo.
and Mr. Lobo. Also, check out our merch store.
Can't really see it.
Yeah. Looks like I'm trying to put the camera down your shirt. Woo! That's all.
PG.
That's right. Bye. See ya.
Wow, look at those mushrooms.
Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.